Mr. X, you have described the Muslim movement as a religious organization, and you said that there are a great many misconceptions about your attitudes and stated views. Could we press for a very simple answer to one question? Do you hate all white people?
I don't think it's a fair question. The white man doesn't even come into my attitude. Mr. Muhammad teaches us to love our own kind and let the white man take care of himself. For a white man today, sir, after kidnapping millions of black people from Africa, stripping them of all human characteristics and relegating them to the role of chattel or cattle or animals, commodity, merchandise that could be bought and sold at will, and then 100 years since the Emancipation Proclamation, using every type of deceptive method to further us into slavery, called second-class citizenship, I think that it would take a whole lot of nerve for white people today to ask Negroes, do they hate them? Okay?
Morning, ladies and gentlemen. Morning. Assalamu alaikum. Peace and blessings, people. Peace and blessings. What it do, Israel? What it do? This is your boy Isaac man, bringing you that heat like I always do. Early in the AM, afternoon, or evening. It don't matter, man. Fish grease, something out the oven, out the air fry, microwave, nigga, I'm gonna bring it to you. So please, like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. You'll be notified every time your boy drop content. Now, you know, they be having copyright issues with brothers telling the truth about real information. They want you just to shut your mouth up, shut up and dribble. You know what I'm saying? But it is so much going on in this world right now. I believe, I think I'm starting to feel it. You know, the minister talked about when they killed Martin Luther King. It was a shared attitude around the country. Cities was on fire. They didn't know how to control. Now, we see incidences that's happening down in D.C. at the Capitol. You know, you want to laugh it off as a black man, you can't, man. You can't even hide the shit no more. I know as soon as y'all clock in to work, every black man in America, it's going to be a shift in the atmosphere. Sorry, white people, don't get mad at me. This is the actions of y'all folks. Y'all law writers, people in office, the supremacy thing. So, hey, it is what it is. You got to fight that bullet, lay in that bed, homie. And it's going to be an uncomfortable feeling. I'm sorry. I got to think about my child, my children, my family. You know, and they seeing this contrast on TV. They seeing that white people can talk crazy to the police and not shit happen to them. Yeah, we walk with a sandwich. Hell, a USB in our hand, a phone in our hand, a toy car in our hand. You know what I'm saying? Y'all shoot us down in blood. So if I can't express myself freely, and you see this injustice going on out here, and I can't express myself, well, the hell with your YouTube, the hell with your Facebook, the hell with your social media. It ain't no good like a Emancipation Proclamation. It ain't good like a piece of paper is written on. It ain't no good, you bunch of hypocrites. Now, let's cook. Let's cook.
evacuation and lockdown of Congress itself, where lawmakers were all set to approve the election result. Shortly before the clashes, President Trump had addressed his supporters near the White House, telling them that he would never accept defeat. Within the past hour, President-elect Biden called on Mr. Trump to tell his people to go home, and within minutes, that was indeed the message delivered from the White House.
Let's get that again. Let's get that again, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get that again.
Events in Washington have taken a violent and tumultuous turn in the past few hours, as thousands of supporters of President Trump stormed the US Capitol building, venting their anger at the victory of Joe Biden in the presidential election. They forced the evacuation and lockdown of Congress itself, where lawmakers were all set to approve the election result.
Now, before I begin this, let me go ahead and read this copyright disclaimer before they start tripping. You know what I'm saying? Got to do this even to express your damn truth. Ain't that sad? Ain't that sad, man? That is so sad. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowances made for fair use purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is use permitted by the copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. That's sad, man. You got to do all this shit to express truth. But look who world we're living in, but the world is coming down. Coming down. Now, to all my white, if I have any white subscribers, white friends, or white people looking at this video, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but it is what it is on this. You cannot tell me we are not the same. Let's say it again. We are not the same. We were brought here by brokes, given names, different oh God, man. And what kills me, I see so many black men. You're getting docile, black man. They want to hold hands and just, oh, it'll be all right. Hold hands and let them kill your children. You know, shit like that, man. And to see the contrast that is going on in D.C., it's confirmation that, brother, sister, you still a nigga. You still a nigga. They just ain't got to say it no more. They just treat you like one. I mean, it is what it is on that. But let me go ahead and get this, play this little clip again, man. But it's sad. It's sad, man. It's real sad. But let's cook on this.
Result. Shortly before the clashes, President Trump had addressed.
There we go.
Events in Washington have taken a violent and tumultuous turn in the past few hours, as thousands of supporters of President Trump stormed the US Capitol building, venting their anger at the victory of Joe Biden in the presidential election. They forced the evacuation and lockdown of Congress itself, where lawmakers were all set to approve the election result. Shortly before the clashes, President Trump had addressed his supporters near the White House, telling them that he would never accept defeat.
He would never accept defeat. And what you think is telling them white folks? Go out there and do what it do.
Within the past hour, President-elect Biden called on Mr. Trump to tell his people to go home, and within minutes, that was indeed the message delivered from the White House. We'll be live on Capitol Hill shortly. First, we'll have this report by our North America editor, John Sopel.
The peaceful transfer of power, the cornerstone of American democracy, seemed a highly abstract concept today, as Trump supporters clashed with police as they tried, and succeeded, to storm the Congress, where America's elected leaders had gathered to certify the election victory of Joe Biden. Earlier, in a rally outside the White House, Donald Trump encouraged his loyal base.
Now, what if it been a band of brothers? Man, we wouldn't probably even got to even unite and come up at like that. Man, they would have had tanks out there and everything. That's what I'm saying, people. You got to separate yourself from this enemy. It's an enemy that we are tied and bind to. Let yourself go. The enemy is called holidays, uh, holding hands, turn the other cheek. You got to separate from that shit, black people. I'm sorry. You got to take it back to the 50s and 60s. We can start to realize who the real problem causer. And people like to throw rocks and hold their hands behind their back, man. But I'm just not feeling it no more. And I'm sure a whole bunch of black men like myself not feeling it either. It's like we be getting numb to America. I don't love it. I didn't ask to be born in this motherfucker. Didn't ask to come here. But look at the situation. We paying taxes. We catching diseases. Catching all type of hell. Sometimes death, the minister, right? Death would be sweeter sometimes, man. You just hate to leave your loved ones, but man, I don't want this shit every day. Then you going into an insignificant job. And you know who own the job, so you can't be no man in their world, but at the same time, I ain't finna let a motherfucker step on me either. Fuck that. Fuck that. People want us, black men, to be at a docile state. It's okay when we singing, dancing, have beef with one another. Oh, you love that. Or can slam and dunk a ball, can shoot it, or can run a ball, or can throw it. You love that. You love that. But when it comes to being strong and being a man, being made from dust, and have God to breathe into that man. White people, y'all don't like strong black men. And I hear so many people, oh, I wish we get Obama back. What the fuck did Obama do for us? The motherfuckers who put him in, what did he do? What legacy did he leave? Some black people just sound so ignorant and dumb without doing any research on their own. So don't tell me I need to go to school and get a piece of paper and think I'm certified to be in some type of world that's not meant for me to be in. Don't tell me I should just change, turn the other cheek and everybody's the same. God love everybody. No, he don't. No, he do not love everybody. He don't. It's in the book. But these pastors and these Christians, they want you to, oh, God love you. Show me that in the book. Don't put your twist on it. Don't do that. And that's what they do. That's what they do to pacify a black man. But hey, it's a new goddamn day. Brothers ain't hearing that shit. It's going one way out the other. You got coons at the job. Brothers, if you got coons at the job, don't even say nothing to them. Don't make no conversation. None of that. It's time for separation. All the way through. All the way through. I mean, could you imagine niggas doing that shit?
To fight to overturn the result of this bitterly contested election.
Could you imagine niggas doing this shit?
To the Capitol, and we're going to cheer on our brave senators and congressmen and women, and we're probably not going to be cheering so much for some of them, because you'll never take back our country with weakness. You have to show strength, and you have to be strong.
Many of his supporters needing little encouragement to join the fight.
We're here to support, if violence happens, like it happens, but we're not going to start it. We're just like here to defend ourselves. Yeah.
Sorry, say that again. I'm a Mexican immigrant. I support Trump.
freedom is paid for with blood, and tyranny always masquerades itself as safety and security, and that's what we're fighting against right now.
Outside the capital, the outer ring of security.
Brother. You see that Mexican brother? He trying to sound all proper, right? And all talk proper, all to the side. You know, this is my brother right here. I'm a Trump supporter. Nigga, please. You gonna catch some of that friendly fire, knock you right on out. And you look dumb out there. Dumb, man. Even though I understand the members of carrying your rifles and all that shit, which we gonna do. But you're not making any sense, homie. Because rights are not meant for you. You're not a citizen. I mean, you don't get no rights like a citizen. That's just bullshit language put on a piece of paper. And y'all got to study. See, they don't tell y'all. Tell us that y'all got to study the presidents, get that brainwashing, that short white supremacy course, like school, like our schooling was. Y'all just get a little bit of it coming over here so you can get a green card. And, I'm an American citizen. I know the presidents. I know all the 50 states. Oh, George Washington never told a lie. No. Bullshit. Bull motherfucking shit, boy. So, once again, white people, and who's against how we feel anyway, I don't give a fuck what you think about how you feel that. I don't care. Don't give a goddamn. It is what it is, and you're not gonna tell us we all the same on what the fuck we seeing on TV. Sorry. Point blank. Period. That's all I got. But this is your boy Al Zakar, man. I hope y'all like the video. There's gonna be plenty more shit going on today, so stay tuned, and y'all be my melanated people. Govern yourself accordingly. When you go to work, just do your job. Somebody want to talk to you about it, you spit the truth at them. Spit the truth at them and go on about your way. And then you might have some people be like the white woman in Malcolm X. Mr. X, I've been seeing so much things going on, and I'm part of the problem. I'm a Caucasian person, and I want to know what I can do to help your cause. Nothing. It's nothing you can do. God is going to bring this motherfucker down. Peace in the Bala, people.